Hey everybody, today I want to walk you through how the best way I think is to run Facebook ads to a blog post. There are definitely a few changes in the Facebook ad system, so test what works best for you, but for sure this is the way I do it. So to start, you need to make sure you have the Facebook pixel installed on your blog. This is a blog we're going to promote. Just a blog that I run from a music store, how to choose the right music teacher for your kids. And so the pixel is on my site. So the first thing we have to do is when we're inside our Facebook ad thing, go ahead and go over to custom conversions, because we're going to set up a conversion for reading the blog post. And then what we'll do is take the URL and go ahead and just copy that. And then head back over to your ads manager. And we've already done it here. You can kind of see the Read the Lesson Teacher blog, and that's the link. But for those who haven't yet, what we're going to do is click Create Custom Conversions. URL contains or URL equals. If you do contains, then what I like to do is go ahead and go all the way to the beginning and just kind of chop off everything before your actual domain. So cominghour.com / the rest of it. And that's what it's going to contain. There's not really any other blogs that contain that, but just to be safe in case somebody pulls up a www by accident or anything else like that. And then our category in this case is going to be view content, and I'm going to go ahead and click next, and you'll see, and then it'll ask you to name it, which I already did, called Read Lesson Teacher Blog. And so that is our conversion. And the reason we want to set that up is because we want Facebook to optimize. We want Facebook to actually optimize for people who are viewing it. And if you set it up as a conversion, then Facebook will learn who it is that's reading that blog and show that ad to more people like that. So now we're back in the ad manager, or in Power Editor, as they're quickly becoming the same thing. And we're going to create a campaign, and we're just going to call it whatever you want. Lesson Teacher Blog. You call it whatever fits your business the best. And instead of traffic, which you can definitely try, that's one way to do it if you're just trying to get people to click over, but we're going to go ahead and go down to conversions. It's a little bit more complicated way. If you don't like pixels or conversions or any of that stuff, you can definitely just do link clicks or traffic, and it'll work pretty good. But we're going to go ahead and do conversions, and I'm just going to label these as number 1 and number 1, so they're same, and save to a draft as we're in Power Editor. And then what will happen is, as you're setting this up, you go into the new campaign you just set up and go into the ad set. And you can choose your placement. I like, depending on what it is, I just usually stick with the Facebook news feed because that's where people are most used to clicking for blogs. And then for the conversion here, I want that people have read the Lesson Teacher blog. The other benefit of using a custom conversion for a blog post, is that way you can actually see what other conversions they have made. So for this scenario, we're going to be retargeting, and there's an offer inside of the blog to sign up for lessons at the bottom. So I want to be able to track if people are actually doing that, going to the next step, going to the next page, viewing other pages. Maybe they actually happen to buy something from my e-commerce store. I don't know, but I want to be able to track if they've done other things besides just this one conversion event, which you can't track unless you have it set up for conversions. Do whatever you want for daily budget. I usually start at 5 until I know I'm running smooth for a few days, and then I'll crank it up. I'm not going to tell you my exact address, but if you're smart, you could figure it out. I would run that to my local area. For this scenario, just my local business. And you can test down here. This is the trick. Conversions, that's what's actually going to learn who it is, and Facebook's going to optimize for that. So it's kind of like link clicks, except Facebook learns who's clicking the link. Experiment as well with 1 day and 7 day. Depending on the scenario, either one can produce great results. The one thing that you could consider is, a lot of times I will start with link clicks until I see 10 to 20 clicks, and then I'll switch over to conversions. That keeps the campaign as conversions, so I can always track that. But it optimizes for link clicks until it has data to learn on its own. Like I said, A/B test, all of these things, they all will kind of isolate a different type of customers. So you might find different segments of your audience by doing that. So that's really all you need to know. Then going ahead and setting up the ad creative. That's all you need to know for all the technical conversion stuff. But setting up the ad creative, I'm going to go ahead and drop the URL in here and just see what it comes up with. You can choose. You usually don't have to do a lot of selling in the post text to promote a blog, but sometimes just a quick little snippet. The best teacher is the one who encourages your kid the most. That's what we're going to put, ... Just a quick little quote that hopefully inspires people to say, you know, I agree with that. I'm going to see the rest of their thoughts, and they're going to click and read that. I would also experiment with removing the call to action button because we want it to look as natural as possible, where the only thing that looks sponsored is the fact that it says sponsored. But naturally in our news feed, it's not going to have the button. So I want it to look like somebody shared a blog post. So I'm going to remove the button most of the times. But you test it for yourself and see what gets the best results for you. And then when that's ready to go, I'm just going to go ahead and click Review Draft Items. In this case, upload it from Power Editor into ads, and then there you go. So if you have questions about running ads, Facebook ads for a blog post, you're promoting a piece of content as part of your larger funnel, or just to bring awareness to your brand, this is exactly how I would do it, because it's going to optimize and get the best bang for your buck, finding the perfect customer for you that's going to convert the cheapest. So if you have any questions about this or funnels or anything else, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and make sure you check out some of the resources I'll leave in the description. And if you found this helpful, I would appreciate it if you liked this video and smash that subscribe button on your way to check out some other of my videos. So until next time, happy marketing, and I will see you guys later.